Toss a coin. Also hit the ceiling. Missed that one. Toss a coin to your Witcher, because I got 5 things to tell you about The Witcher. Welcome back. You've not seen this series in a while, because we haven't had 5 things to talk about a certain show. But I've just binged through The Witcher, and I've got some things to tell you that hopefully will help you if you're on the fence about watching The Witcher. Maybe what I say in this video will help you watch it, because I think it's worth a watch. It may not be the best show, but it's definitely not the worst, and it's fun. But let's jump right into the thing we need to talk about most. Yeah, you're gonna be lost the first 2 episodes if you don't know a single thing about The Witcher. You know, I didn't play the game, but I heard of Geralt of Rivia, and I know that he's this super cool Witcher, and that's basically all I knew. But once this show starts, it does not help you try to figure out what the timeline is. And it took my best friend explaining it to me that there's several different timelines happening at the same time as you're watching, and you can't really figure out what is the present, what is the past. But that's what makes sense, because we're dealing with Geralt, we're dealing with Yennefer, we're dealing with all these people that can live longer lives than a normal human could. But you have the present, you have the past, and you have the past, and then you do have some past stuff. And it gets a little murky about where all the past stuff is happening, but it all comes together by episode 4 or 5. Yeah, you're out of the loop, but you get the main gist of what is happening. You understand that Geralt is making a name for himself through time, and he's got this annoying bard with him. Yennefer is ascending through her powers and getting stronger and wanting something more. It's all about the journey. The timeline doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it does matter. So if you're confused, don't worry, I was too. But I figured it out, and Netflix has actually released an interactive map. Go ahead, go to that map, figure some stuff out. You'll learn that Stregobor is 1,000,000 years old. He's probably not that old. We have to talk about Henry Cavill. Cavill. How do you say his last name? I don't know. Cavill. We're gonna go with Cavill. I don't know. He is the perfect Geralt, and I've only seen clips from the video game, so I have a limited base knowledge of who Geralt is. But Henry, he just crushed it. You could tell Henry is into these sort of like fantasy stories, and I'm sure he's read The Witchers, because he was very, 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 very good as Geralt. Yeah, Henry, you're crushing it, dude. Keep crushing it. I know you're not watching, but I don't know why I did the surfer bro thing, but I did it. And speaking of being corny, like this guy, this show is very corny, and I'm doing a lot of hand gestures this episode, and you know, that's okay, because we're talking about being corny, and sometimes that's okay. What helps The Witcher is that it's corny. It's so corny. At first, you're gonna be like, why are they throwing jokes around? But by the end of it, you're like, oh, that Geralt. There he goes again, just being his jokey self when everything is serious. And it's fun. It makes the show fun to watch. Even if you don't think it's a good show, I guarantee that you'll make it through the 8 episodes, because it's fun to watch, it's comedic, it's serious when it needs to be. It's just a fun little show. It's just a fun little show. And the reason it's fun is because the cast is so great. You have all these characters that need these super specific ways to be presented to the audience, and I think everyone crushes it, especially Yennefer and Jaskier, the bard. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of bloody. It's stuck in everybody's head that's ever watched the show. Even people that haven't watched the show, it's stuck in their head. But everyone, the cast is just great. Everyone nails it. I'm excited for a 2nd season because I love all of the actors. I just want season 2 to be full of side quests again. I get that we have to have a main story arc. That makes sense. We have to have that, and I understand. But what I loved most about this season was the side quests that Geralt goes on. They pulled that piece of video game out, and unlike Rise of Skywalker, which is very much like a bad video game, The Witcher said, I like these things about a video game, I'm gonna sprinkle it into a show. And it worked. I watched the show first, and now I'm gonna play the game. So, who's the real winner here? People that have made Witcher content, obviously. Have fun, and... Oh! That was weak. That was weak. That was not even a coin flip. So yeah, have fun, and toss a coin to your Witcher. Bye.